All right, welcome along, guys. My name is Gediminas. Sorry for the bloodshot eyes. Literally drove 27 hours today, all the way from Lithuania to UK, across Poland, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, France, etc. It's like 1,000 miles journey. So a bit tired, but had a few hours of sleep. So we're back on track. But as I was driving, using the time productively, um, I've been learning, I've been listening to, different things, etc. So I wanted to share this evening with you guys some messenger, Facebook Messenger tricks. But of course, these tips you can use on Instagram messaging, on WhatsApp, on any messenger really. Um, and hopefully these will give you some ideas and will help you to get better results and to be a little bit more resilient when it comes to building your business online. So first of all, you have to give credit where credit is due. All of this stuff I learned from my mentor, Ray Higdon. If you don't know about Ray Higdon, Google him, find him, follow him. He's an incredible guy. I've learned so much about network marketing from him. If you're not on his private community called Rank Makers, highly recommend to join it. It's $19 a month. And he's generic trainer. He's not affiliated to any company, so you're in safe hands. He's not going to recruit you or your people, and he provides bucket loads of value. So first of all, when it comes to becoming better at building your business via Messenger, via the social medias, you have to understand the two very important concepts. Two very important concepts. Let me just define that. Skype is ringing. Everybody's trying to reach us out. So two very important concepts when it comes to building your business using the Messenger. One is emotional control. Emotional control. What does it mean? People who do very well on building their business online, they have emotional control. What does it mean? They don't get sad about non-responders. If you get affected by amount of people that don't respond to you, you ain't gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna be able to build a successful business online, because there's gonna be always 10 times more people who don't respond to you than who do respond to you. So you have to get away from being sad face and having a tear in your beer when somebody doesn't respond to you on Messenger. It's totally fine, right? Loads of people not going to respond to you. Absolutely okay, Z's. Just keep going. Number two, under the emotional control, is don't get upset about rejection. It's just part of the deal. So some people will go, not interested. Get away from me. Your Ponzi scam pyramid thing, multi-level devil, get away from me. Sprinkle some holy water on you, put a crucifix in front of you, put some garlic around their neck. Okay, that's no problem too. It's okay. Some people will reject you, right? What else is new? Like approach anybody about anything. Some people will say yes, some people no. Remember, some will, some won't. So what? Next, right? So you move on. Also, don't get disappointed about expectations. So that's still under emotional control. Don't get disappointed about expecting. Oh, I was expecting this person to join. Who cares what you were expecting, right? That's called reality, right? So they have the choice whether to buy from you or not to buy from you, whether to join your business or not to join your business. Get away from expectations. Stop making these, how Tony Robbins calls it, mind reading. You message somebody and you see, oh, they saw my message and they didn't respond. They must be ignoring me. They may be on the toilet, right? Like they may be in the middle of something. Like they care. They don't care enough about you to ignore you. You know what I mean? And you making up these stories. Oh, they saw my message, they didn't respond. I hate her now, right? And that person is literally like in a shower or something. So don't be emotionally addicted to the outcome of messaging people. Because if you are, you're just not going to do enough of it. You'll send 5 messages, you go, oh, nobody responded, that's it, I give up, you know? So that's one. Second important concept is posture. Is the posture you have when you doing the recruiting online. So again, you know, you have to get away from requirement of acceptance or agreement. Because if somebody criticizes what you do, if somebody says, you know, they watch your video and they go, oh, this is nonsense or whatever, and that affects you, that makes you, you know, crumble like a cracker, again, it's going to be very difficult for you to build the business, right? You have to have posture where I know what I've got. I'm going to do this with or without you. I'm the CEO of my business, and, you know, take it or leave it, my way or the highway. You know, like, at the end of the day, you got the gift. You got the gift for them, right? Financial freedom, great products at a low price, being able to make extra money, all of those things. It's a gift for them. You've got the gift for them. If they take it, they take it. If they don't take it, you're not going to go and cry. You know, if you're in the restaurant and, you know, you had a wonderful meal at the restaurant and the waiter comes up and goes, hey, would you like some lemon pie, you know, for dessert? And you go, nah, thanks, I'm full. The waiter doesn't go, oh, again, they're not buying the dessert from me. I quit, right? They don't do that, right? They go offer the dessert to you. You take the dessert, awesome. You don't take the dessert, they don't care. They go to the next table. Hey, would you like the dessert, you know, menu? No, next, right? They don't go cutting their veins, you know, like, oh, that's it, you know, nobody's buying the pie, you know. Just get away from that, right? Have the posture that, you know, I've got the gift for people. They take it, they don't take it, except if you have those two things, emotional control and posture, you will make it. You will make it. You will get results. You will succeed in building the business online. So that's the two important concepts. Okay. Then it comes to messaging people. Now, in network marketing, there is 2 schools of how to message people on social media, how to approach. One school in network marketing, promoted by Fraser Brooks and a bunch of other trainers, is the rapport building, right? You know, Lord, you know, Form, Ford, whatever. There's loads of acronyms, you know, where you basically have to build up a relationship with somebody before you ask them to take a look at your business, right? So that's one school, and they have their arguments, you know, etc. The other school in network marketing is getting to the point quicker, right? So, you know, the rapport building comes from the offline world. And that's why it made sense initially when people started training it, because it's like, you know, you come to the bar and you see a girl sitting, right? One way to approach her would be to come and go, hey, are you with somebody? And if she says no, you go, hey, could I buy you a drink? And then, you know, it's sort of the relationship develops from there. Another thing would be to come to the bar. You see the girl sitting at the bar. You come to her and go, hey, would you like a drink? And I have a room upstairs. Right? That's a bit too quick, right? Too fast to the point, right? So in the real world, face to face, it makes sense to build rapport, to slowly develop the relationship, right? If you approach somebody at the bus station or at the bus stop and you go, hey, join my business, it would just be weird. Like they would run away from you, right? They wouldn't. You have to say, hi, how you doing? You know, where you going, blah, blah, blah. And you start building that relationship. However, on social media, if you do exactly the same thing, it can be weird, very, very weird, right? Because imagine me, a guy, right? And I see Kelly, right? So I decide I'm going to recruit Kelly, right? Kelly doesn't know me. I'm a complete stranger, right? So I send Kelly a friend request. Kelly accepts it. And I go, hey, Kelly, nice family photo. You are so blessed to have such an amazing family. I wait a day, right? Next day, I see Kelly post some pictures of the kids. Wow, Kelly, you have beautiful children, right? How does that sound? Sounds creepy. Sounds like, oh my gosh, what is this guy up to, right? Like, you know, so you can do that, you know, you can build a rapport, send her some Girl Scout cookies, go to little Timmy's football game, right? Before you muster up the courage to ask them, hey, would you take a look at my business or not, right? And then it negates all of that anyway, right? Because when you ask them, they go, so that's why he's been, complimenting my shoes every single day for the last, 6 months, right? So the other school is getting right to the point. And if you do want to get right to the point, it can save a bit of time, and it can take away some of that weirdness, right? So if you want to get right to the point, then there is 3 key ingredients in the message that has to be in the message in order for it to be effective and not to be weird and not to raise resistance, right? Because again, you want to reduce resistance, right? You want to get people to communicate with you, right? So the 3 ingredients in the message is, number 1, do I know you? Right? Because like a lot of the time, I don't know about you guys, but me, when I send friend requests to people, sometimes they go, hey, do I know you? Right? Like, because they want to, like, why did this guy send me a message, right? Why did this guy send me a friend? So first part is, do I know you? Right? Second part, why are you reaching out to me specifically? Why are you reaching out to me specifically? Right? And number 3 is, what do you want? Because if I message Nicola and I go, hey, Nicola, really love your shoes. You look beautiful today. What is she thinking? What do you want? Or even worse, I message her and go, hey, Fiona, how are you? Yeah, very well, thanks. What do you want? Right? Like who the hell does that, right? I mean, like in the real world, you would do that. Hi, how are you? But on social media, people straight away like go, yeah, what is it? Like when social media first started, like 10 years ago, when you got an email and you read every email like it was a real letter, social media was the same thing. You first got on Facebook, you get your first message and you go, oh, somebody messaged me. Oh, what a nice person. Let's have a chat. Right now, you're busy, right? Like you've got thousands of unread emails and people message you, you straight away go, okay, get to the point. What do you want, right? So that's what people want. Do I know you? Why are you reaching out to me specifically? What do you want, right? So how would this message sound like? Well, it would then have to include those things like, hey, Tom, I know we don't know each other, right? So you address the elephant in the room. I know we don't know each other, right? But I, blah, blah, blah. So I'll fill it in the gaps right away, right? So what did we say? Do I know you? Why are you reaching out to me specifically? What do you want? So, hey, Tom, I know we don't know each other, but I see that you live in Glasgow. I'm looking to expand my business there. Would you be open to taking a look at what we are doing? And if not, no big deal. So I said, hey, I know we don't know each other. I address the elephant in the room. I tell him why I reached out to him specifically. So, hey, Sally, I see that you're a real estate, and I work with a lot of real estate agents, helping them make extra income from home. Would you be open to taking a look at what we do? And if not, totally cool. Just thought I would ask. So I tell them, hey, I know we don't know each other. This is why I reached out to you specifically, and this is what I want. I want to show you how to make money, right? This way it covers those 3 parts, and it's no longer weird. And now the person can't go like, well, what do you want from me? I just told you what I want from you. And you want to build a report? Cool. Start building a report after you sent this message. So once you sent this message, there's no agenda. There's no hidden agenda. They know what you want. They know that you do a home-based business, etc. Now build the crap out of the report, right? Comment on every picture they put, love on their family. But now they don't know that you're not some sort of a creep. They know that you're not some sort of a nutter because you already told them, what do you do? What do you want from them? And if they don't right away jump on it and join your business, now build a report, comment, send positive comments and all of that, do all of this, right? So it's really, really important. And if you do that, that can speed up the process. Now, I'm not saying, hey, just spam, hundreds of people with the same template message. Do go on their profile and see where do they live, right? Because you don't want to just send hey, I can see you live in Glasgow, and they don't even live in Glasgow. You know what I mean? So think of reasons why you could reach out to somebody. One caveat here is don't use things like, hey, we're both in the same group and that's why I'm reaching out to you. Or, hey, I see you're a fan of this person, so this is why I'm reaching out. Because that can come across like you're stealing. Because in a person's head, they might think, well, that person put in all the work and effort to build up that group, and you're just basically messaging everybody in that group. Because if you message me, hey, we're in the same group, yeah, as the other 10,000 people, that means I'm no special. Like, you didn't choose me for any special reason. You're just basically spamming everybody in that group. So that can come across a bit spammy. But if you say, hey, I can see you live in that place and I'm looking to expand my business there, or I can see you work as a blah, 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 and I work with a lot of blah, blah, blahs, helping them make extra income. Or I can see you're a stay-at-home mom and I help a lot of stay-at-home moms earn extra income from home, etc. So find a reason, and you can spend a minute or two to look on the person's profile and find something about them why you'd like to reach out to them. You know, maybe they put awesome stuff on their social media or whatever, right? If you're like recruiting through a group or through through a page, like a fan page, people who like, the only way you could do that or recommended to do that is to address something specifically. So let's say you're both in mom's group and the lady put a really good post on there or put a really good comment on a post. You could then message that person out and saying, hey, Tunde, thanks. I saw your post in the blah, blah, blah group and it's really awesome. That's something that I really resonated with. And you can start a conversation that way and say, this is why you reached out to them, right? Now, the last part of this training is don't dance for anybody. You should not dance for anybody. And that's, again, posture, right? Not posture how you sit, posture how you come across, right? So what do I mean, don't dance for anybody? Well, I don't know if you've ever seen one of those Western movies when they take two pistols out and they go bam, 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 bam. And the person in front of them starts dancing, right? As they're shooting next to their feet, right? So sometimes that's what the prospect will do for you on social media. They will make you dance, right? And how do you know if you're dancing? Very easy to tell. If I'm looking at somebody's, like how they're conversing with somebody on social media, the person whose messages are longer, that's the person who's dancing. So if you go, hey John, and they go, who are you? And you go, well, I'm a blah, 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 and again 10, and I go, what do you want? And then you're dancing for them, right? So you don't want to be dancing, right? So first, if somebody's not negative, if somebody's negative, I wouldn't deal with them because I don't want that person in my team. So if somebody, the only way how somebody can disqualify themselves from becoming part of my team is if they're rude. If they say something rude or if they're abrupt or whatever, that disqualifies them automatically. They lost the chance to be a part of my team, etc. But if you're messaging somebody and it doesn't sound like they're interested, maybe before they saw the video or after they saw the video, it doesn't sound like they're interested, don't convince. Our job is to sort through people, not to convince. So you can send to somebody like that, you can say, hey, cool, sounds like you're not interested. Do you know anyone who might be interested in earning extra income? So this is called takeaway in psychology, where you're taking it away from them. So as soon as they give you any sign that they're not open or that they're not interested, if they go, oh, I'm not sure if this would work for me, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Hey, sounds like you're not interested. Totally cool. Do you know anybody who would like to earn extra income if I show them a step-by-step way to do it? Right? So you straight away take it away. You don't convince them. You don't beg them. You don't bug them, etc. Right? If they've seen the video, always ask, what did you like from the video? So even if they, for example, you message somebody and you go, hey, Lucy, did you see the video? Did you watch the video I sent you? And they go, yeah, but like I have some concerns or I have some questions. You go, cool. What did you like the best from the video? And you basically change the topic and you talk about what you want to be talking, right? What did they like from the video? Because that's what's going to sell them on joining your business, not discussing, whatever they didn't like, etc. Right? What if they ghost you? What if you message somebody, they respond, they're open, you send them the video, or you tag them in the video on the business opportunity group, and then you reach out to them, hey, Lisa, did you watch the video? And you see they saw the message, but it's tumbleweed. Nothing, right? They don't respond to you, right? That's ghosting, right? So that means they've ghosted you, right? So one of the great ways to address that is to address that, right? So instead of like beating around the bush, I just message them. I go, hey, Haley, I noticed you've gone quiet on me. Maybe it's not a right time for you to do the business now, or, it's not a fit for you. Just let me know. I would appreciate it anyway. Have an awesome day, right? And that very often will get them to respond to you, right? Because you're addressing the, hey, you've gone quiet on me, right? If it's been a while, for example, you send them a video and then you haven't messaged them for like a couple of days and they haven't responded to you afterwards, you can also use the apology message where you message them and go, hey, Evadny, I have to apologize. I was so busy with the new customers and new team members starting in my team, I completely forgot to follow up with you. How are you? Now, actually, they haven't responded to you, right? But you're turning it around like, hey, I'm sorry I haven't followed up with you. How's things? You don't go, and did you watch the video? And are you interested in joining the business? You just go, hey, sorry, I forgot to follow up with you. How are you? And very often they'll go, yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. Cool. Did you watch the video I sent you? Right? So it turns the non-responder into a responder, right? Okay. And then the last one is if they didn't like the video. So let's say, and by the way, person liking the presentation is not a requirement for them to join your business. Like some of you, if somebody didn't like the video, you just go, that's it, get away from me then, you're a loser, right, whatever, delete the name, unfriend. Like, they don't have to like the video in order for them to join your business, right? So what do you do if they didn't like the video? What if you send them the video and they go, oh yeah, I didn't like it. Oh yeah, not for me, whatever, right? Again, posture. You go, hey, totally fine, no problem at all. But yeah, I'm just curious. I wanted to ask you a question. I know you're a busy person, Sarah, and you took your time to watch the video. What were you hoping to see? So totally cool. Absolutely no problem at all. But I'm just curious, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a question. I know you're a busy person and you took your time to watch the video. What were you hoping to see? When you ask that question, they will never say, well, I was hoping that it's going to grow my arm back. Well, I was hoping that, I can do a moonwalk tomorrow, right? Like they're never going to say something unreasonable, right? Most of the time they'll go, well, I was hoping that I could do this part-time. Well, I was hoping that I wouldn't have to invest my money. Well, I was hoping, and without exception, actually they can do that with your business. So you put your acting hat on and you go, oh, I'm very sorry you missed that part, Fiona, in the video, but you can actually do this part-time, right? Would you mind, if I showed you how, right? Or, I'm very sorry you got that idea from the video, Kelly, that you have to invest money. Actually, you can start for free. Would you mind if I showed you how? You know what I mean? But ask them, hey, what were you hoping to see? Because you did this hard work of finding this person that is open, right? Like not everybody is open to take a look at your business. So you did all of this work to find this person, message them. They said they were open. They said they will watch the video. You send them the video. So you put all of this effort. Don't be so quick to give up on all of that work. Follow up with that person and go, hey, what were you hoping to see? Just out of curiosity, totally cool. You don't have to join if you didn't like it. Totally awesome. But what were you hoping to see? You know what I mean? And a lot of them, you can turn them around and go, hey, I'm sorry you missed that part in the video. Can I show you how you can actually do that? Because you can actually do that. You know what I mean? So it's really, really important. And follow up is a big part of that, guys. I don't know how many of you know about Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone is now like one of the top sales trainers in the world. He's got a real estate portfolio of $1.4 billion, right? Not million, billion dollars, right? Super successful, build a training company to like 250 million, etc. And they've got a whole team of salespeople who are selling his trainings, his courses, his programs, and things like that, right? Guess the percentage of sales they get on the first call. The percentage of sales they get on the first message, on the first email. You know the percentage they get is 2%. 2% of all of their sales comes from the first call. 98% of their sales come from follow-up, from reaching out to the person again and again and again and again and again and again. So if you really want to increase your results, just follow up more. Just stay in touch with people more. You know, so it's 2020. So I've got a very good strategy for you for 2020. Since it's a nice number, 2020, strategy for you is, if you're doing this part-time, right? If you're doing it full-time, your number should be way, way bigger, right? But if you're doing this part-time, in addition to your job, your studies, or whatever you do, then you have a 2020 strategy. Reach out to 20 new people every day and follow up with 20 people that you reached out before every day. 2020. 20 new messages every day and 20 people reach out. Hey, Lucy, how's things? You know, have you watched the video? Hey, Tom, you know, how did you enjoy the product, right? Could I send you more info? He said, follow up, follow up, follow up. You cannot imagine how many more people you will recruit and how many more products you'll sell if you just follow up more. Don't be the one-trick pony who goes, I send the video, that's it. They either respond to me and join, or they're gone forever for me, right? You're just going to have to work a lot harder if you don't follow up with people. But if you get meticulous with follow-up, every person that you tag on the video or every person that you send the business opportunity video, make a note of their name, follow up the next day, follow up the day after, follow up whenever you can, right? Sometimes you'll follow up, they don't respond. Cool. Next day, follow up again. You know, I've done business with people just because of their persistence. Like, I've had people who call me once about something and I go, yeah, I'm too busy. I haven't got time right now. Sometime later. They call me again and I go, oh my gosh, this person, right? I'm too busy. Sorry, you know, hang up again. Like, after they called me 5th or 6th time, I go, I have to do business with this person. Like, they're so persistent, right? I have to do business with them. People will do the same thing for you if you're just persistent enough. And I've recruited people into the business who go, oh yeah, this company, yeah, this lady actually reached out to me about this business like a year ago, but she never followed up with me. She never messaged me again, or she never reminded me, etc. Good for me, right? So follow up with people. You cannot imagine how many people, and some people, even weirder, like, they want to join your business. Like, somebody you reached out to 6 months ago, somebody you reached out to a year ago, and they said no to you. They said no to your business. Now situation changed in their life. Now they spent all this money on Christmas. Now they want to do your business. They need that extra income, but because of ego, because of losing face, they would not reach out to you. They will not message you and go, hey, Lucy, you know, I remember you showed me this business, you know, a few months ago, and I said no, but now I'm ready. They're not going to do that. They're now going to be sitting and waiting for you to message them again so that they can say, yes, I'm ready now. Yes, I'm ready, right? So reach out to people. Somebody who said no to you 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, might be in a completely different place today. But unless you reach out to them regularly, you wouldn't even know if they're ready, you know? So that's follow-up, guys. So that's it for today, guys. Hope this was valuable. Hope you got a few tips there that you will be able to use. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a smashing week next week. And let's make this 2020 absolutely incredible. Bye for now, guys.